Hi, I have been busy working on my Purl Soho Prism Blanket first square. This is square A, and they have a diagram explaining how these squares work because this pattern is written in a way that allows you to join the squares as you knit instead of seaming them together at the end. And this is such a huge time saver. It makes a very neat edge and it is totally worth figuring out how to do it, even though it's a new skill for some of us. This is gonna save you so much time in the end. Nobody wants to go sew a whole bunch of squares together, and it gives you such a neat join on each block that it is totally worth doing. And Purl Soho has a video showing how to start this at the corner. But I thought I'd make a video too, just as I start my next two colors, because I'm excited to start my next two colors. My next two colors are navy and green. I've been excited to start the green. And it looks like this is navy, but this is actually like a dark teal. And this is the navy. So my bottom color is the dark teal, and then the gray was my second color. And I'm gonna be joining here where these colors meet, like right away with this. And then my second color will be this. So yeah, let me just show you. So this is my square A with my first two colors, and I'm gonna be joining square B with these two colors, and this navy is gonna be joined in this top corner here. And I'm just double checking my little prism blanket diagram, because if this square is turned either direction, it can throw the whole thing off. So you just wanna make sure it matches your color chart, which is provided with your pattern, especially if you bought one of the Purl Soho kits. It shows you exactly where to put each color. And I did my own, but I still kind of mapped it out just in case, so I could see that I won't have, you know, like 3 greens together or whatever. So I'm going to cast on, if I can find my end. Oh my gosh. I cast on with navy. 3 stitches, just like the pattern says. And for row 1, I'm just going to knit to the last stitch. And on the last stitch, we're just going to slip it purlwise. And then we're going to pick up the outermost garter stitch bump on this corner, and ignore my terrible join here, that's my fault, so just pretend it's that. And we're just gonna pick up and knit the garter stitch bump, the last one in the color that you used first. So I knitted with this color first, so I'm gonna grab this little bump at the corner. So we're just gonna pick up and knit that stitch. And then this stitch that we had just slipped purlwise, we're going to pass it over that stitch that we just picked up. You should have 3 stitches on that first row 1 on your right side. Then we're gonna turn our work and we're just gonna knit across on the wrong side. Now we're gonna turn our work again. This is just a little bit fiddly at first, but just stick with me because this is so much better than seaming your ends at the very end. So it's worth it. Now we're on row 3, which is again a right side row. And we're going to knit 1, yarn over, knit 1, yarn over, and then the last stitch again, we're gonna slip purlwise. Then I'm going to pick up the outermost bump on the gray, like the last ridge of the gray, which was my second color. And we're gonna pick up and knit that stitch. And then once again, we're gonna slip this slipped stitch over the top of the one we just knitted. And there should be 5 stitches on your needle for row 3 on this right side. We're going to turn our work again. Sorry, my tail keeps getting in the way. Row 4 is a wrong side row. We're going to knit 1 through the back loop. Then we're going to knit to our last 2 stitches, so we're just going to knit 1 more. And this next one we're going to knit through the back loop as well. And then knit the last stitch. Turn to the right side. Row 5, which is another right side row. We're going to knit 1, knit to the last stitch, slip the last stitch purlwise, and then we're going to pick up our next garter bump in the gray. Pick up and knit that stitch, not with the tail. And then once again, pass that slipped stitch over the top. And this is how it all gets joined so nicely. You can see it's like a little funny in the beginning where you've just got that little tab, but then this all just joins on to the rest of your block across as you go across. So that's it. You just repeat rows 4 and 5 like this until you get all the way across, and then you add your next color. And this part is just like before, like block A, where you don't have to pick up anything there, because we're gonna make a column of these that go up, and then you start the next column after that. So we're gonna make one A square, square A, and then we make B, 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 that all join this way at the top. And so that's kind of how this works, and I'm just gonna keep going here. Knit 1, knit through the back loop, knit to your last 2 stitches, knit through the back loop, knit 1. Turn your work. Knit 1, knit to the last stitch, slip it purlwise, and we're going to pick up another garbage bump. Pass the slip stitch over.
Hope that was helpful if you're getting ready to join your second block of the Purl Soho Prism Blanket. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.